I came back home on the Thames grey tide. Prize courts promised riches on the other side, but the months turned years in the judge's hall. Lawyers argued, quills scratched small, each tally shorter than the last I'd dreamed. The fortune faded, the deadlines gleamed.
3 times round the world and the ledger still won. When the counting's done, there's less than none.
Years laid heavy on my weathered bones, my charts grown brittle, my hands like stones on a narrow bed. By a narrow light I felt my horizons folding tight. Send for
Joanna,
Jane,
Jemima,
maybe
no,
the one I wed so long ago. That woman of mine with the steady eyes, Judith, that's it, bring her before I die.
Quiet now, let the truth run slow. She passed years back, did you not know?
I laughed once rough as a broken mast, seems even my marriage sailed on past. Then let my gaze drift far and wide beyond the beams, beyond the tide.
Write it down, let the last line fall. One more page for the tale of all.
I was born where the soft green hills unfold, East Coca mornings brushed with gold. Jamaica's fields burn cane bright all day, but my heart slipped off to Campeche Bay.
For a mind sharp as steel cuts deep as the sea.
Through Darien mud and the Coona's song, where they led us shore through the jungle throng. Mosquito warriors at our side in the dark, their quiet eyes sharper than any spark. On the Bachelor's Delight we flew, raiding the spine of Peru in a scarlet hue. Town after town under foreign stars, a corridor written in powder scars. Then I left that path for a different line, swans sing it calling to a restless mind. West from New Spain in a long blue sweep, where the wide Pacific rose half asleep. New Holland rose in a red rock glare, Australia's bones in the salt-shot air. Shark Bay shallows and King Sound's tide, where the tide wrote secrets and the mangroves hide.
Write it down so the story survives in the mouths of men with salt in their lives.
Yet I set my quill on the page once more, a new voyage round the world at England's door. Turtles, typhoons, and tortillas flame, barbecue smoke, and the manatee's name. My pages cross the years ahead, sat by candles on scholars' beds. Darwin turned them leaf by leaf, finding patterns under reef. Defoe heard Caruso in my castaway cries, Swift saw color in my traveler's eyes. Cook took bearings from my number charts and sailed still farther with my start.
First to write, first to chart, England sees through the naturalist's heart.
On Roebuck's keel for the crown I went, to weigh each coast by royal intent. New Hanover's cliffs, New Ireland's line, New Britain's ridges in a copper shine. St. George once bore me through fire and foam, a storm-scarred hulk turned wandering home. But the Duke and Duchess rose sharp and true, twin blades of fortune cutting the sea straight through.
Went first, they walked your wake. The world grew wide in the paths you'd make.
So if no statue bears my face and London forgets my resting place, remember the trails of the words you say and the maps that guide you still today. I went around the world 3 times for gold and fame, but no one now truly knows my name. Still the winds I weighed and the tides I knew a part of the world that carries you. From Somerset Fields to the Indies glow, New Holland's red to the Arctic snow, 3 times round on a spinning sphere. A pirate, a writer, a pioneer.
Write it down, let his stories be the wide world waiting in the endless sea.
And when the curtain falls at last on storms I weathered, reefs I passed, hear one old voice in the ocean sound. Whatever the tide may choose to do, I wrote this world and it wrote me too.
Write it down, let the last line fall. William Dampier's name in the log of all. Write it down, let the last line fall.
William Dampier's remembered one and all.